Hi guys, JT here with every Humble Monthly. The question is, what are the games like? Well, here's a bit of information of each game in this month's Humble Monthly to help you decide if it is for you. If you want to know more about game bundles, feel free to like this video and subscribe to my channel. It really helps the channel out. Anyway, let's get into this. And number 1, the featured game of this month, Death Stranding, Director's Cut, an adventure game by Metal Gear Solid creator Hideo Kojima. You play as Sam Porter Bridges, a courier delivering cargo across what's left of the United States after a supernatural cataclysm called the Death Stranding has driven the last of humanity into underground cities, leaving the barren surface plagued by soul-sucking ghosts called BTs, rain that rapidly ages anything it touches, and other strange things. The game is essentially a feature-length fetch quest, but the environment and the many challenges it throws at you makes the trip worth enduring. Death Stranding is secretly a brilliant hiking and mountaineering simulator, and every piece of rough terrain you encounter is a puzzle to be solved. The majority of your time in Death Stranding is spent out in the open, plodding slowly from one place to another. As you trek across a continent, you see enormous cascading waterfalls, snowy mountains, steam-spewing volcanic fissures, raging rivers, dense forests, and wide grassy plains, and it all looks and sounds stunning. Death Stranding is best when it shuts up, as it is filled with bizarre characters, lengthy screeds of exposition, and indulgent cutscenes. But it is in the long, quiet stretches between all of this, when it's just you hiking alone across a stark, haunting post-apocalyptic wilderness, where it really shines. Death Stranding's most overt theme is connection, and this manifests itself in some brilliantly clever asynchronous multiplayer, where players traverse their world, dropping ladders and ropes, or using a device called a PCC to build river-spanning bridges, battery-boosting generators, zip lines, roads, and other helpful objects. These then appear in other people's games. The Director's Cut adds new content and features to the game, including new story missions, new weapons and equipment, and even a racing mode, making this the best opportunity to get into the game. And number 2 we have Aliens, Fireteam Elite, a third-person cooperative shooter game that takes place in the Alien universe. The game features a campaign mode and several multiplayer modes where you team up with your friends or other players online to fight against the xenomorphs. The game has 4 classes that you can choose from, each with its unique abilities and weapons. You can customize your character with different skins, emotes, and weapon skins. The game also features a progression system that rewards you with new weapons, perks, and attachments as you level up. The campaign mode takes you through several missions that follow a storyline set in the Alien universe. Each mission is different, and you have to fight against different types of xenomorphs, from facehuggers to the Queen Alien. The story is well written and engaging, and the voice acting is top-notch. The game also has several cutscenes that help to immerse you into the story. The game's multiplayer modes are where the game shines. You can team up with up to 2 other players to complete missions and earn rewards. The game has several difficulty levels, and the higher the difficulty, the better the rewards. Gameplay is fast-paced, and the controls are easy to pick up. The game has a cover system that allows you to take cover behind objects, and you can also perform a dodge roll to avoid attacks. Gunplay is satisfying, and the weapons feel powerful. Graphics are excellent, and the xenomorphs look terrifying AF. The game has several different environments, from the derelict spaceship to the alien planet, and each environment is well designed and detailed. Overall, Aliens Fireteam Elite is an excellent cooperative shooter game set in the Alien universe. The game's campaign mode is engaging and well written, and the multiplayer modes are really fun, especially with friends. The game's graphics are excellent, and the gameplay is fast-paced and satisfying, so if you're a fan of the Alien franchise or multiplayer shooter games in general, this game is a must-play. And number 3 we have Rollerdrome, an action-packed game that revolves around performance and style. The game has combat, but winning is not the only goal. It is more about the attitude and showmanship you bring to it. It features the story of Kara Hassan, who is thrown into a roller skating gladiator contest. The game's foundation is simple: skating, shooting, and murdering. But it builds on it to create a thrilling experience. With bullet time reminiscent of Max Payne, timing plays a crucial role in landing shots, and you can only get ammo back from doing tricks like grinds or perfect dodges. The game becomes electrifying when you can balance movement and attack, leading to exciting high-speed runs. Rollerdrome has a vibrant and highly readable sketchy look with retro-future, 70s-inspired design. The game can get incredibly chaotic, but the visuals and sound effectively communicate the necessary information to the player without causing confusion. As you progress, the complexity increases, and you encounter different enemy types that require new tactics. However, the difficulty curves feels perfectly pitched throughout the game. The game encourages players to perform daring moves and chase impossible score multipliers, which are essential to progress through the campaign. The game has modifiers to make it easier, but using them takes you off the leaderboards. Rollerdrome is an accessible game that allows players to enjoy it on their own terms. Overall, it is a single-minded, stylish, and evocative game that is hard to put down. It's a game about putting on a show, mastering a violent dance, and looking good while doing it. It's an excellent game that's almost as fun to watch as it is to play. And number 2 we have Life is Strange 2 Complete Season. A game that tells the story of two brothers, Sean and Daniel Diaz, as they embark on a journey across the United States after a tragic incident leaving them on the run from the law. The game is split into 5 episodes, and each one takes you deeper into the story of the brothers. Throughout the game, you make choices that shape the brothers' relationship and their view of the world. Some choices have immediate consequences, while others have long-term effects that you might not even see until later in the game. Life is Strange 2 deals with themes of family, friendship, racism, and immigration, all while telling a compelling tale of two young boys trying to find their place in the world. The writing and voice acting are both top-notch, and the game's soundtrack perfectly captures the mood of each scene. The game is essentially a point-and-click adventure game, where you explore environments, talk to characters, and solve puzzles to advance the story. There are also moments of action and tension that keep the game from feeling too slow or repetitive. One of the standout features of this game is the brotherhood mechanic. Throughout the game, you have to take care of your younger brother, Daniel, and your actions will influence his behavior and his view of the world. The game does a great job of making you feel responsible for Daniel's well-being, and it adds a layer of depth to the story that other games might not have. Another great aspect of the game is the way it handles choices. At the end of each episode, you see a breakdown of the choices you've made compared to the choices of other players. This not only gives you a sense of how your decisions affected the story, but it also encourages you to play the game again to see what would happen if you made different choices. Life is Strange 2 is a must-play for fans of narrative-driven games. It tells a compelling story that will stick with you long after you've finished playing. The characters are well developed, the writing is excellent, and the choices you make have real consequences. If you're looking for a game that will make you feel a range of emotions and leave you thinking about it for days, then Life is Strange 2 is definitely worth a play. And number 5 we have The Life and Suffering of Sir Brante, a narrative-driven RPG that places you in the shoes of a nobleman, navigating a complex and unforgiving world. The game features a deep and immersive story, with plenty of choices and consequences that will impact the fate of both Sir Brante and the world around him. The gameplay in The Life and Suffering of Sir Brante is all about making decisions and managing resources. You'll need to balance the needs of your family and your responsibilities to the state, all while dealing with the various political factions vying for power. The game features a beautifully crafted world with stunning artwork and detailed character designs that bring the world to life. You'll encounter a variety of different characters throughout your journey, each with their own unique personality and motivations. One of the standout features of The Life and Suffering of Sir Brante is the game's branching narrative. Your choices throughout the game will have a significant impact on the story, with multiple endings and paths to explore. The game also features a deep and complex crafting system, allowing you to create a variety of different items and equipment to help you on your journey. You'll need to collect resources and manage your inventory carefully in order to survive in this harsh and unforgiving world. Overall, The Life and Suffering of Sir Brante is a deeply immersive and engaging RPG that will keep you hooked for hours on end. The game's complex narrative, beautiful world, and deep crafting system make it a must-play for fans of the genre. If you're looking for a game that will challenge you both intellectually and emotionally, then The Life and Suffering of Sir Brante is definitely worth checking out. And number 6 we have Monster Prom 2 Monster Camp, a dating sim game that places you in the shoes of a monster high school student looking for love. The game features a cast of colorful characters, each with their own unique personality and quirks. The gameplay in Monster Prom 2 Monster Camp is all about making choices and managing your time wisely. You'll need to balance your studies, social life, and romantic pursuits in order to be successful. The game features a variety of different events and activities, from school dances to camping trips, each with their own set of challenges and opportunities. You'll need to navigate these events carefully in order to win the hearts of your monster crushes. One of the standout features of Monster Prom 2 Monster Camp is the game's quirky humor and writing. The game is full of witty jokes and references to pop cultures, making it a fun and engaging experience for players of all ages. The game also features a variety of different endings, depending on the choices you make throughout the game. You'll need to be careful with your decisions in order to get to the ending that you want. Overall, Monster Prom 2 Monster Camp is a fun and engaging dating sim game that will keep you entertained for hours on end. The game's colorful characters, quirky humor, and deep gameplay mechanics make it a must-play for fans of the genre. If you're looking for a fun and lighthearted game that'll put a smile on your face, then Monster Prom 2 Monster Camp is definitely worth having a look at. And number 7 we have Revita, a twin-stick roguelike platformer where every hit point counts. It's not a biscuit, even though it sounds like one. You play as a nameless protagonist who wakes up with amnesia in a dark and sinister world, and must make their way to the top of a clock tower while fighting off a variety of monsters. The game's focus on health management is unique, as every hit point is crucial and can be sacrificed for power-ups, making it a true glass cannon experience. The game features a variety of power-ups, called artifacts, that can help you progress. such as increased gun range, status effect inflicting bullets, and extra power in exchange for accuracy. However, obtaining these artifacts requires sacrificing health, either through purchasing them from a shop or unlocking chests. Additionally, to upgrade an artifact, you must sacrifice your maximum health. Revita also has a hub area, where you can unlock new people to interact with and gain currency to spend at shops. The game includes classic roguelike elements, such as an ultra-hard true ending, screen-filling bosses, and shortcuts to unlock. One issue of the game is that each floor of the tower can feel repetitive, with a limited selection of enemies and small square rooms. Additionally, some important aspects of the game can take several runs to unlock, making it difficult to progress without recycling weapons or obtaining powerful sub-weapons. Overall, Revita is a good twin-stick roguelike, with an interesting focus on health management and plenty of power-ups to keep runs interesting. While it may not be an essential game for genre fans, it offers a unique experience and may be worth a try for those looking for something new. And number 8 we have Founder's Fortune, a charming and addictive village building simulation game that puts you in charge of a group of settlers trying to establish a thriving community on a new island. The game is incredibly engaging, with a wide variety of tasks to complete and challenges to overcome. One of the most impressive things about Founder's Fortune is its attention to detail. The game features a complex and realistic simulation system that takes into account everything from resource management to individual character traits. You'll need to carefully manage your resources and prioritize tasks in order to keep your settlers happy and healthy. The game also features a deep and rewarding crafting system. You'll need to gather resources and craft a variety of different items in order to build new structures and improve your settlers' quality of life. As you progress through the game, you'll unlock new crafting recipes and technologies, allowing you to build even more advanced structures and tools. Another great aspect of Founder's Fortune is its character system. Each of your settlers has their own unique traits and personalities, which can affect how they interact with each other and the world around them. You'll need to carefully manage your settlers' relationships and personalities in order to build a cohesive and productive community. The game also features a robust modding community, allowing you to customize the game to your liking and add new content and features. This makes Founder's Fortune a game that's sure to provide hours of entertainment and replayability. Overall, Founder's Fortune is an excellent village building simulation game that's perfect for anyone looking for a fun and engaging gaming experience. The game's attention to detail, deep crafting system, and complex character interactions make it a must-play for fans of the genre. If you're a fan of games like RimWorld or Dwarf Fortress, then you'll definitely want to check out Founder's Fortune. This month's Humble Monthly is a dream for people who love a good story and a ton of narrative, with the amount of narrative-heavy games. It's just a shame that Stranding was given up by Epic for free recently, but at least this is the director's cut version. The supporting games are pretty good though, and I would highly recommend it. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.